and welcome to the 5-Drive Challenge. It's an 8-player double elimination tournament in which the players play a brand new competition in our game called 5-Drive. What is 5-Drive, you might ask? It's a brand new competition within our sport that was created by the folks at Athalonz to bring exciting golf action to participants and spectators in this unusual time of social distancing, while raising charitable funds for those most impacted by the coronavirus. It can be played in teams or individually by men and women, pros and amateurs, indoors and outdoors, with players at remote locations. So 5-Drive can be played while the country is on lockdown and comply with the strictest of social distancing requirements. Or once the crisis has passed, it can be enjoyed as a group activity. 5-Drive pits player versus player in a driving competition where accuracy, distance, and consistency are rewarded. The game includes 4 rounds of competition with 5 balls in each round, and scoring is based on the zone in which the ball comes to rest within a special grid. The grid has been created with a mathematical formula to ensure that distance and accuracy are both weighed equally. Today's game features the top bracket semi-final game between Maiya Tanaka and Ryan Steenberg. Maiya began playing golf at the young age of 11 years old, played professionally for many years, and now she's an instructor. Ryan Steenberg, the beast from the Northeast, reached the #1 ranking in World Long Drive last season and is currently in the top 5. The beast has hit a golf ball 485 yards, his longest drive in competition. We literally have beauty versus the beast. Should be a lot of fun. But before we get to the action, let's review the scoring. The players drive the ball towards a grid, which is a minimum distance from the tee and also has a maximum width. The player's grid is scaled based on his or her abilities. A player receives 1 point for hitting the grid and an additional point for each of a long drive, a super long drive, an accurate drive, and a super accurate drive, making a super long and super accurate drive worth 5 points total. But that's not all. Consistency counts too, in the form of bonuses awarded at the end of each round. But all 5 balls have to land in the same zone. All 5 balls anywhere on the grid yields a 5-point bonus. An additional 5 points if all 5 are long or accurate. If all 5 are long and accurate, well, then you've achieved the mythical Golden Eagle, and you get another 5 points, 15 total. Oh, one more thing. Points are doubled in the final round of each game. The points are added up, and after 4 rounds, the player with the most points wins. Or if they're tied, it's off to overtime. Well, that's how the points are scored. Let's check in on those who are going to score the points. We'll start with a beast from the Northeast going up against Maiya. I don't know, she's been hot the first couple of rounds in terms of how she's been playing. You gonna be able to take her down?
Yeah, she's a former tour player, so she better be able to hit it straight down the middle. Yeah, man, you know the beast always comes ready to eat. So, yeah, you know, it's interesting up here in Rochester today. We are in the midst of a polar vortex, so it's snowing. And it's got me a little bit out of my mental rhythm, but you know, smashing golf balls usually brings me back pretty quickly. So excited to turn some golf balls inside out. Let's go, baby.
We'll check in with Maiya right now. And Maiya, I gotta tell you, I heard 2 pre-made excuses in that intro there. It's snowing up in Rochester, and you're a former tour player. Are you going to let that rattle you at all? You're going to go take care of business against the man they call the beast.
Right, that's what I was hearing, excuses. But, you know, we're here to have fun. I expect to see a lot of great shots, and I expect to hit a lot of great shots today. So I'm excited to go up against the beast. Right now, both of us are winners, so somebody has to lose. Sorry.
All right. You talked about those great shots. Why don't you start up right now and show us one?
Started off a little shaky. It's going right.
How 49, but 30 yards offline to the right. So that's off the grid. 0 points advantage. Beast.
I got my long drive belt on, my party belt on today, so I'm feeling good, baby. Feeling good. All right, let's start this off the right way. Ooh, stay there. Tiptoeing up the left side. Tiptoeing up the left side. It's deep though.
Deep is right. It gets 409.5 off the tee. 29 yards left, just offline. So Maiya's up.
It's looking good, but I'm cutting it right now.
Getting closer. That was long drive distance, but off the grid. 0-0.
That's right down the middle. Not little high, not as long, but right down the middle.
Right down the middle. That is 390.5 and 2 yards offline to the right. How about a 4-pointer?
All right, got one. Just needed a little bit of pressure, you know?
That was a draw swing. Looked like a draw swing. I pumped her up.
281, 3.4 to the left. A 5-point shot. How about that? Don't see that too often. She got pressured and took care of business. Maiya, great drive. The only 5-pointer thus far in 5-drive history. And Ryan, that's something special. Nice going, Maiya.
Thank you.
She's a special one. She is. We know this. All right. Let's answer it here. Oh. Well, it's not a 5-pointer
Like it?
at all.
No,
A
but
little high in face. It's going to
1 point.
score. It's just not as exciting as your previous drive.
Definitely gonna score.
Nothing exciting here.
That is 369.5 off the tee, 14 to the right. So that is a scoring ball and taking the lead 6-5 here in round number 1. All right, Maiya.
Watch this tour consistency right here. Over there in San Diego.
Oh no! Got a little greedy with it. Shoved it out to the right. I don't think that would be points.
So off the grid, score is 6-5. Here's the beast. Hit the grid, last 2 shots.
Oh. Hit hard. It's deep.
It is deep.
It's really deep. He's going back. It's scoring.
He is 386.1 off the tee, 16 yards left. So how about that? That scores another 2-pointer. It's 8-5. Back to Maiya for her last ball of the 4th round.
We're all about small, consistent victories up here in Rochester, New York.
Hey. All right. That's drawing too much. Hopefully it stays.
Hammered.
282, 14.4 left. So that's a 3-point shot because of that big distance. Super long drive on the grid. So the score is 8-all with Ryan having his final ball of round number 1. Then he'll start us off on round 2. It's got to stay in there.
That's going to be close. That's like right on it. Dancing, tiptoeing.
I think you got it.
Tight roping.
403.7, and it is 20 yards left. So it is a long, super long drive. 3-point shot. 11-8 is the score at the end of the 1st round. And you know, Ryan, if you keep hitting 80% of the grid, 80% of the time, you know, mathematically, you're going to be really hard to beat, regardless of whether they're deep or not. So you got that consistency going.
Yeah, I do. I like that, Dave. Thank you very much.
To get to the top bracket semifinal game, Ryan and Maiya each won their opening round game and won their winners bracket quarterfinal game. In game 1, Maiya faced Justin James in her first game.
My strategy, I've realized, is playing against Justin, I'm not going to outdrive him. So I'm just going to play my own game, stay within my own limitations, and just keep my smooth tempo that I usually have.
Maiya opened with all 5 balls on the grid, receiving a 5-point on-grid bonus.
You know, doing what I do for a living, it's not easy playing somebody who you know is going to hit the grid every single shot. I'm used to being able to waste a few, and it's not fun playing Maiya.
She's relentless.
I'm having fun.
Justin hit a couple of long drives, and at the end of round 1, Maiya led 14-4.
All right, now release for me. Go.
Offline by 2.2, 364 off the tee. That is an amazing shot. 4 points. The comeback is starting right now. Justin picked up a little ground in round 2 with 2 long drives and super accurate drives. So that's 2 long and super accurate drives. Both players cooled off a bit in round 3, with Maiya leading by 8, 24-16, heading into the final round, number 4. Remember, that's where the points are doubled.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Get lucky.
352, offline 2.6. How about that drive? Justin drew first blood in round 4 with his second shot, putting 8 points on the board with a long and super accurate shot to tie the score at 24. Maiya responded on ball number 3 with her own long and super accurate shot to take an 8-point lead, 32-24. 266 off the tee, 2.7 left. So how about that, throwing an 8-pointer back out there? Went after it.
There it is. Come on. Go.
Oh, man. No way. On Justin's last ball, he crushed it. The ball was on track to be a super long and super accurate 10-point shot to win the game, but it fell just 6 yards short for an 8-point long and super accurate drive to tie the game at 32 and send it to OT.
Window is open. Close it.
In overtime, both players just missed the grid with their second and third balls, and on Maiya's fourth drive, she put a 2-pointer on the board for a long drive and the win.
Yeah, I feel like it got like 10 degrees hotter in here.
Maiya faced Maiya Tanaka in her upper bracket quarterfinals game.
I'm really stoked. I actually figured my swing out from last time, so I think Maiya's got to run for her money.
In this game, Maiya demonstrated the importance of distance and accuracy.
Stay there. Looking good.
Looking really good.
Oh, long one. Here we go.
While Maiya only hit one more ball on the grid than Maiya, all of Maiya's on-grid shots were multiple points, leading to a comfortable 29-15 victory. In Ryan's first game, he faced Bobby Bradley. Bobby, tell us a little bit about how much you're looking forward to trying to take down the beast from the Northeast.
Whenever you have the opportunity to take down a former #1 in the world, I'm excited. He didn't sleep very good last night, but I did. I got 15 hours of sleep. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, see, Bobby talks about taking down the former world #1, but not every day you get to take down a #1 draft pick in the MLB.
In a high-scoring affair that started with Bobby hitting 4 of his first 5 balls onto the grid. Ryan matched Bobby with 3 of his first 4 balls on the grid, and then nailed ball 5 for a long and super accurate drive to take a 10-8 lead.
Yeah, he's hitting good.
In round 2, Bobby stayed hot, hitting 4 of 5 balls on the grid for a 12-point lead. Ryan got even hotter.
It's right down the middle.
Right.
Looks a little spinny.
No!
Hitting all 5 balls on the grid to receive a 5-point bonus, giving him 17 points for the round and a 27-20 lead going into round 3. Each player scored 8 rounds in round 3, making the score 35-28, heading into round number 4. That's where Ryan put the pedal to the metal, and the beast never looked back.
Crunch time, baby. It's crunch time.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stretch out that. Didn't think a big guy could touch his toes, did you, Bobby?
I can't even touch my shins.
It was an amazing display of power and accuracy. Ryan scored 42 points in round 4 alone, including a 20-point long drive bonus, winning game 2, 77-40.
That's right up the pipe again.
Right up the pipe, 384.7 off the tee. It is 3 yards left, an 8-point shot.
Boom, baby! Give me that snowman!
40 points is not bad. We're going to talk to the champion in 1 second. Let's talk to the runner-up first and check in with Bobby. Bobby, you didn't play badly today. I mean, 40 points in this is not a bad number in this format, but you came up against a beast who had no problem with 17 out of 20 balls on the grid.
Yeah, I mean, he's on fire. He's the guy to beat.
I made the old guy feel a little pressure, I think. No, it's just good, consistent swings. At this point in the season, early in the season, it's all about grooving a good swing. And then the speed and stuff comes later. But swing feels really good. It's consistent. I feel like I'm not working very hard to produce, a lot of club head speed, ball speed. So just got to stay in it, stay in this strategy and keep practicing and on to the next round.
Well, anything close to a consistency level of 17 out of 20 balls is going to make you a tough man to beat. So far, that's the record score. We'll see how it holds up throughout the tournament, but nice play.
Thank you. It was fun. Always a pleasure, Mr. Bradley.
Honor and a privilege to lose to such a gentleman, an honor and a scholar.
Ryan and Maiya going at it. We'll see what happens in round 2 when the 5-drive challenge continues. Ryan faced Cassandra Meyer in his winner's bracket quarterfinal game. As in his previous game, Ryan started out hot with a 17-point first round, which included a 5-point on-grid consistency bonus.
Let's have some fun.
Cassie hit some long and accurate shots herself.
Yes! I hit the grid.
To keep the game close through 2 rounds, Ryan put the game away in round 3 with all 5 drives being long drives, including a few accurate and long drives and 1 super long and accurate drive. As mentioned, we're donating the proceeds from the 5-drive challenge to charities that are helping those severely affected by the coronavirus. Currently, 5-drive supports 3 charities: Safe at Home, Modest Needs, and Feeding America. Safe at Home provides healing services to youth who have been traumatized by exposure to violence, including domestic violence, child abuse, teen dating abuse, and sexual assault, in order to empower them to live healthy lives free of violence. Safe at Home's mission is to educate to end the cycle of domestic violence and save lives. Modest Needs provides financial assistance to public school teachers, first responders, veterans returning from service, active duty military members, and other hardworking people who generally don't qualify for assistance from conventional agencies to help them through short-term crises. Feeding America's mission is to feed America's hungry through a nationwide network of member food banks and engage our country in the fight to end hunger. To donate to one of these charities, log on to their website or log on to ours at 5drivegolf.com. That's 5drivegolf.com, and we'll provide you the information to make a charitable donation. The players are doing their part too. They're donating all of their prize money to charity as well. So if you can, please help out. Welcome back. The first round of this 5-drive challenge was exciting. Let's check and see what happened in the second round.
little follow-up chip shot right here. All right, well, that one's going right. Yeah, that one's going to be close. Wasn't very committed to that one, Dave. Wasn't committed to that one.
Oh, 2 yards out. It's 380.7 off the tee. 26 yards right. I jinxed you, but still 4 out of 6 balls. Trailing by 3, Maya.
Look at that swing.
Oh, but
Oh, it's scoring.
stays inbound. A 2-pointer. Lead is 1 point.
That one's inside the other one. See, this is what happens when we start hitting for accuracy, because you're getting pressure from Maya in San Diego.
394 off the tee, 19 yards right. So that scoring shot, 2 points. Scores 13-10. Maya trails by 3.
Pressure makes diamonds, though, you know, so let's go.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It's actually one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Oh, no. That's not on.
It's got to be within 16-yard deviation. Just off to the left. Ryan has a chance to extend his lead.
Oh, that one's high. It's gonna score though.
Pretty accurate.
Perfect win ball. Perfect win ball.
There you go. 378.1.
High in the
3 yards
face.
right. 4-point shot.
I'm just hoping that open door lets in a little bit of that cold air. Cools him down a little bit. Check that right here.
Gonna have to cool me down, baby, because I'm on fire.
All right. I think I got one.
272, 11.3 to the right. So it's a 2-point shot because it is in the long drive zone. Score 17-12, Ryan.
That was moving right.
380.9, 20 yards to the right. So it stays inbound.
Okay. Stay there. Sit.
19.5 to the right. So just 3.5 yards offline, 0 points. Now the Beast leading 8-4 in this round, 19-12 overall.
All right, we have liftoff.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, we're hitting these little butter cuts right now.
Deep butter cuts.
Deep butter cuts, baby.
Last ball of this round has a 394.7 off the tee, 14 yards right. So hits it deep, gets a multiple point, 2-point shot. That's 10 points for this round. Again, double digits.
All right. I hit that one good.
276, just 11 yards right, a 2-pointer. Just 4 yards short of a 3-pointer, and Maya will lead us out in round number 3, the final single-point round. We get double points. Remember, for round 4, anything can happen. Thus far, Ryan's put up double digits in the first 2 rounds, leads 21-14. More 5-drive challenge when we come back, including third and the beginning of the 4th round